only book that's
It's the
illegal.
book about how to make like all these types of bombs and stuff, isn't it?
It's a book that teaches you how to live in anarchy.
I heard about it. I heard about it.
It's
Yeah.
the only
If a
book that's
flashbang
banned.
comes through my window, I'm gonna be so mad at you guys.
They're not gonna
Wow.
come. People know about the book. Like only sophisticated people who like, I don't know. Like they don't put it in the paper because fucking Dumb and Dumber would go
Where
out
do you?
and buy the
Is
book.
there actually a physical copy? Like can you get it in
can't
other
buy it
countries?
in the United States. You cannot
Like-
have it shipped here. If you're caught in possession of it, it's a felony.
A book, really?
It
I find
teaches
that.
you how to make homemade. It teaches you shit that they teach you in terrorist camps, like how to make bombs out of toothpaste and shoelaces.
Yeah, stuff like that.
How would you make a bomb out of shoelaces and toothpaste?
You know what I mean, like the
Oh, I'm
terrorist
about to
boot
say.
camps, how they
But they
teach
teach
you how
you
to
that
do
in
shit with,
special
like, minimal
forces,
shit.
so I don't understand what the big
You
deal
think the
is.
general public can handle special force training?
I
Everyone
can.
just. Hey, do you want to know how to disintegrate a body in less than 5 seconds with battery acid?
I do. Shit.
Okay, that's what all like real thugs do. They can't bury people. They just have them burned up in battery acid.
It was also a really scary thought, yo. Like, like all those biological weapons they make and like, the government testing things. You know how easily somebody could just steal that and put it on the street and it could spread to the whole planet? You know how easily?
Did you ever see The Crazies? It's on Netflix.
Oh.
Literally, the Archie, this plane carrying a biological like test like weapon that the United States was gonna test in Arizona. It crashes, and the weapon actually like releases in the town, and then like literally the government
water,
comes
dude.
and like
In
cuts
the
off
water.
the whole entire. Yeah, it releases in the water. Everyone in the town that
Plane
drinks the water
crashed in
gets
the
fucked.
water, and people drinking the water got fucking infected. And they just
Yeah, and
started-
then everyone goes crazy, ends up killing themselves within like 24 hours of getting it, and
Is that on
government, like, tries to
Netflix?
shut it. Yeah,
Let's go watch it.
exactly.
They're probably taking notes. Probably taking notes.
All they
Yeah.
did was quarantine the area as soon as they heard of the crash. Quarantined it and nuked it. That's it.
Well, that's what
Government's
I mean,
always
like, if you're the
quarantining
government, though, like, what are you supposed to do?
The government is above every other form of authority. They don't have to answer to anybody. They do what they want. Nobody's gonna do anything about it.
But literally, like, if that happened, like, what would you do?
But the government?
Yeah, like, I
You
can't think of what
quarantine
you would
it,
do.
you blow it up, then you cover it up. That's what they do. They're gonna cover it
I
up
know,
and
but
say
like,
it's
that
something.
seems so bad when you look at it from someone like just a normal other person's like.
But in
spec-
reality, hot dog, me and you, the average person, wouldn't know because they would say it was like a terrorist attack or something like that.
Exactly.
We would not know, so it wouldn't
That's
look
why
bad.
I can't stand like. It's not even our country. It's because every other country sucks more than our country does, which is sad. Like literally,
Yeah,
like as I turn, like I'm thinking about where I want to live. I can't think of one
We
other
have
place.
it good.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
literally can't think of any other fucking place.
We can go to Canada. They're neutral.
No, Canada doesn't have shit. Canada is the most boring country in the history of like life.
Mexico, yeah, right.
No, you do not want to go to Mexico.
No,
You'll
you
be
do
turned into a
not.
drug mule, and if you don't comply, you'll be shot and put in the Rio Grande.
You get in the back of a taxi cab, they'll hear that you're American, them boys will put a sack over your head. You'll never be seen
Exactly.
again.
How much money can I get for this kid?
Oh, I can get $100? Oh, cool, okay.
My family rented out a mansion down there since like it's cheap as fuck. And we went horseback riding in this really poor part where there's like dogs on roofs
Are
like
you
barking at
crazy?
you.
Are
No,
you
literally,
crazy?
we went through this jungle and there was like some like it wasn't government because Mexico doesn't fucking have a real government, but like there was this like there's like this 5 acres like fenced off, and there was guys with K's and like uniforms just sitting by the gates, and like they just sit
Did
there
you?
all day.
I would have rolled away on them horses
I
real
did.
quick.
I was giddy up, bitch. I had the other fucking way.
I would never go down to Mexico to go. That's just one of
Dude,
those
I'm
horror
crazy.
stories
White
you
people
hear.
are crazy. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
like-
black people, like in scary
people would
movies,
not
if a
do
black
that.
person like heard something going on in the house, they run the fuck out of the house, and
Yeah.
white people
Like-
go investigate. Like, what the fuck?
The young hot dog family vacationed down in Mexico and was suddenly kidnapped by a bunch of gorillas. That's just something you hear on the news, you know. That's just one of them stories. Like,
I don't
no,
know. I mean, I went when I was a little kid, so like, I didn't, know anything.
I wouldn't do it now.
I was like
would
maybe
not.
like 8. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't know.
Son, stop. That
No.
made me
Have
afraid
you ever
to
seen
go
the movie
there.
Turistas?
Oh,
About people who go to Brazil? Oh my god.
Yo, guys, go to party chat.
and
It's not even that. It's just your family wants you back, and they know that they have money, and they can literally kidnap you and just hold you forever, and they could kill you and just have the money, and then whatever, they don't have to deal with anything.
I like America, man. That makes me like it.
Oh.
I like it here. Where else would you rather be?
I'd rather be on my own. I'd rather be on the moon right now, living by myself, farming off something. Like literally, I
Yeah,
wish I
whatever.
lived. I wish I lived in the medieval ages. I really do. When back when shit was
Oh,
simple, someone pissed you off. Someone
no,
pissed you
no.
off. You settled it with your sword, and that no government
Hell
came in and
no.
took taxes from you.
Why? So people can go on pillages and crusades about religion and stuff that they think they believe in. 'cause
How
some
much
king
fun
says it's true.
would it be to like choose whoever you want to follow and not have to move out of the country to do
You
that?
don't get to choose. If some
Yes, you
priest
do,
or
you
something in a
move.
church says that you're a witch and you need to die, there's no question. There's no trial. You die.
Yeah, they had
Like-
trials. What do you think the Salem
the-
witchcraft
a
trials
trial?
was?
But they were
They weren't
they were
legitimate
trials. They weren't
still-
like
If they
don't
were child,
care.
it was all their best friends.
It was a simpler time where there wasn't so
a
much
simpler
crazy
time where
shit.
if the church said that somebody needs to die, there's no question. You don't ask. You kill them. They're
I
dead.
don't care. Just the fact that everyone has multiple cars in this country.
I dog,
makes
if
me
you
wanna
would not
die.
hug a cross and somebody witnessed you not hugging it, they would kill you and your family.
Yeah,
They're-
they could try. What are they gonna do? Shoot me? They don't have a
They
gun.
could try, but
They're gonna just
they'd
set your house
launch
on
a
fire.
crusade in your they would like literally set your house on fire.
They
and
would
launch
not.
a crusade on your
Okay,
house.
I would run away on a horse.
Run away on a
They'll
horse
shoot
to
you with a bow and
where?
arrow.
Yeah, right.
To the
dude.
neighboring kingdoms. I don't know.
Neighboring king.
I
You
would
think this
do
is Oblivion?
something.
No.
Dude, that's how life. I was in AP
You're a
classes
clown.
sophomore year. Don't talk.
Life was so much harder back then. Like it was ridiculous.
I
If
like
you
my Xbox
honestly-
and my Call of Duty.
Yeah, you
I like
like
this
that,
stuff.
but you're not. I can't even explain. Like
Women
once you
did
get older
seem-
and you live on your
Women
own,
did
like
seem
you are
to have bigger
so
titties
fucked.
back then. I've noticed that in the movies. Titties are big, and you know me. I don't know. I like.
I can't even like even if I was rich I wouldn't be happy because it's so frustrating that you can't actually make a difference because the government's not going to let you do anything that the government doesn't want you to do.
I'm telling
when it comes
you,
to, like,
we
major
need to. I'm assembling a team.
It's not even
I'm
possible.
trying to-
Like it is if the government wasn't monitoring every fucking thing.
The thing is, like once we got down to the bottom of some vault or something like that, we wouldn't be able to get back out. There's no way.
Well,
Dude,
I mean,
We
I
died out.
literally, if I could just look at the Book of Secrets from the fucking presidents, I would be fine with getting shot in the head afterwards.
Just
Yeah,
hack
me
a
too.
satellite.
Yeah, but they questioned it, but they didn't have any sophistication, so they never got anywhere.
You know, the only people that are like really truly above the government and stuff like that are the oil companies. They rule the world, and they do. They really do control our country and tell us when to go to war and stuff because they can. Like
It's just-
honestly, oil is the biggest resource on our planet, and they control it.
I just hate knowing that when I wake up in the morning, someone wakes up in Washington D.C. and feels like he runs the country when he's no different than I am. I'm probably
Like
more
those
intelligent than
CEOs
you.
and stuff. Yeah.
Like these
Those-
people are so small, are simple-minded, and worried about their own happiness that they can buy 50 cars and not give a shit about anybody else.
Yep.
We see if America didn't have all these fucking complex shit, like if we were back 500 years ago, they wouldn't have all this money to spend on shit, and they would do something with it. Our economy, the way our economy works, is it just encourages you to keep spending, which doesn't
Fine,
help
let's
anything.
start an army. Let's start. Let's start a.
Yo, we're
No,
Rebel group.
Michigan has its own militia. Michigan's the only state that has its own militia.
We're about to get flashbang.
Let's make
No,
one.
and say like the United States would ever like have a civil war again, the Michigan State Militia would have itself to ban too. I swear to God, you can go join it on the
Michigan
internet.
State Militia. That sounds like a bunch of rednecks with
No,
shotguns.
you do not fuck with Michigan. My dad has a lake house up there. Literally everyone on that lake house has at least 5 to 10 guns in that house. Like it is ridiculous.
What? You could
the
only
shit that
hold
happens
one
up there.
gun.
It doesn't
only-
matter. My dad,
Possibly
my
two if
dad,
you're
my
Sylvester
dad.
Stallone.
No, my dad up in this Michigan lake house has 5 U.S. like grade 9mm sidearm pistols, the same one they use in the army. He has an M16. He has an M14 that my grandfather had in like the fucking military, and like literally he's buying more shit, like cause he's.
Dude,
so
I have at
concerned
least
with
30
everything.
guns in my basement. No joke.
I don't know.
Fine.
One of my friends showed me it, and I thought it was a joke. It's crazy.
If I
like,
made a
'cause literally
militia,
everyone
would you
up in
guys join?
Michigan,
Would you guys join?
everyone up in
I
Michigan,
would.
like the Upper Peninsula, like everyone up there just grows pot, has guns, and like you do not fuck with anyone up there. I swear.
I
to
know
God.
you're getting me excited. I want my own
Hey,
militia.
come up to my Michigan lake house. I will show you the field of pot that I have growing. It is
What do I need to
disgusting.
do to start my own militia? What do you do? Like
No,
I need.
well, first of all, the greatest thing about growing pot in national forests is you can't get caught with it. The government like just confiscates it. So you can plant
Yeah.
as much as you want, and you'll get whatever they don't find.
Yeah, true.
You can't start your own militia though. Like you.
Oh, I want
You're
to.
not intelligent enough to go.
I'm
through
not
the
intelligent enough.
papers.
You're an idiot. Shut up.
Kid, do you
Honestly.
realize how many papers you have to go through,
I
and
don't
like how many court
care.
orders you need, and how many fucking?
Would
like,
you join my militia if I made one?
Kid, what, the Maryland militia that I live in?
Oh,
Chicago?
the national.
The National Guard.
You're the national guard.
I think they have one of those, Archie. I'm not sure.
Shut up.
Let me check. Oh yeah, they do. They have a National Guard reserve even. All right, they have people in line for when those people like drop dead.
Mhm.
That's ridiculous. And then the way that they recruit people in high school, like that makes me so angry because like you think the government cares about you once you sign those papers? You're full of shit.
Yeah.
They let me go.
You realize what happens
Shoot.
if they find out that you're not in the military, like, and you decide not to go one day, and that you said you would, like,
You
could've
better
done-
hope you can go to Canada. You better
Yeah,
run for your life.
No, not even. That's international affairs, and Canada will let us in. You go to one of our enemies, and you have to live there. And America's enemies are not. Are you kidding me? It's international affairs. Like,
You can go swim
Canada
across
has
the
an
water
open door
to
policy.
Cuba.
yeah. Well,
Is,
the
is
United
Castro
States-
still alive, or did they confirm he's dead?
Are you retarded?
Is he? That boy's still
No, he is
kicking?
not. He's
He's dead. That boy is
He's
dead.
dead, or he's in a fucking. he's
Because
on a
remember they
deathbed
couldn't
getting
confirm it because he was like
therapy.
had all this cancer and Alzheimer's and every single name under the book.
Exactly.
That boy was like dead. He looked
It
dead.
doesn't matter. He has no control. He's a figurehead, is what he is.
He really is.
If he is alive, he's a vegetable. I have
There's no
vegetables. in
Cuba
my
can
fridge
become
upstairs.
part of the U.S. eventually. Like it'd be really
No.
nice. Yes,
There's no reason.
the Philippines should too.
Cuba will never become part of the United States just because of all the Colombian drug lords. They ship all their shit through Cuba.